Hey everyone, it's Andrew from the Fetch Content Creation team, here to share a quick tutorial about simplifying your plan views using masking regions, detail lines, and levels of detail, assignments, and families. For this tutorial, I'll use our vertical carousel model available in the Fetch app or at the link in the description. On the left is a model with all geometry on all the time, and on the right is a model that's been optimized with levels of detail and plan view masking regions. Let's compare them. There are a few reasons you would want to simplify your plan geometry when creating families. 1. Hiding excess geometry reduces the number of lines and extraneous detail seen in the plan, making objects easier to see, even in wireframe. 2. Assigning model elements to levels of detail can reduce the amount of stuff Revit has to render in any given view, which can help Revit not to become bogged down and sluggish, especially if you're working on a large or multi-story project. 3. Removing or hiding unnecessary reference planes is good practice, so that dimensions, leader lines snap to the edges instead of random references on the side, such as this. To do this, we'll use the Visibility Settings option, which can be found in the ribbon when you have geometry or a nested family selected. Note that you cannot edit the settings on geometry and nested families at the same time, so we'll do this in two groups. First, using the Alt key, I can select all my geometry. Click Visibility Settings, and check off Plan RCP. Click OK. The same process is for the nested families. Select all the nested families. Click Visibility Settings and turn off in Plan. While I'm here, I'm also going to turn off these objects in the coarse level of detail. Once that's done, switch to your plan view and enable preview visibility to ensure that we turned everything off. Here we have blank plan with reference planes only. The next step is to set up our object styles, which can be found under the Manage tab. I've already set up 3 line types for this category: SSG equipment near, far, and overhead, which is a dashed option. After clicking OK, I'm going to change my ribbon to the Annotate tab, select Masking Region, ensure that I have my specialty equipment near selected, and pick line, as well as lock. Now I can go through and select all of my lines that I need to show my masking region. Left, back, right, and front. Do that as the front. Trim off the excess, and click OK. Before I click off of this, though, I'm going to edit its work plane and set it to the top. And that's it. I'm going to repeat this process again for the work surface. Annotate, masking region, this time using my far lines, and select the region again. Trim the excess. And click the check mark. Set its work plane to the top if you haven't already. Lastly, since this work surface is an optional accessory, I will assign its visibility parameter to a parameter I've already made. Add work surface. Now that the family is showing a simple box in plan view, I'm going to add a small invisible line to denote the back of the unit. To do this, I'm going to place a new reference plane, just a little shorty right here, and dimension it to the back. We'll say about 6 inches. Lock that in place, come back to Annotate. This time I'm going to select Symbolic Line. This will create a 2D line that's only visible in the view that I'm working in now, so Plan View. This time I'm going to select Invisible Lines, and use my pick line again to select the center line. Then I'm going to use the Align tool, or AL for a keyboard shortcut, and snap the ends of the line to my back and my new reference plane. This invisible line is helpful for showing where the back of a family is, especially when you've simplified the family to just be a plain box. We're also going to confirm that this line is set at the top. The last task we have to complete is hiding our excess reference planes. By using the Alt key again, I'm going to select all the unneeded reference planes, including our shorty one that we just made. I think that does it. So to hide these, we're going to go over to our property browser and to this option that says Is Reference. This is a drop-down menu that I can change the reference style. I'm going to scroll up one and set these as not a reference. Please note that this box will appear blank if you select multiple reference planes with different styles. It's time to check our work. Let's load this back into our project. I'm going to overwrite, and there you have it. A clear plan drawing. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If it was helpful, be sure to link this video and subscribe for more great families and tutorials in the future. See you next time.